All right, excellent. Well, what do we have up tonight? We have a special appearance here in the studios.
We sure do.
Excellent. What do you
It's Last
I
Laugh.
was going to say, are you going to tell me?
I was making the guests, stand on the edge of their seat, kind of
on
like.
the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
All right, that's right. We have Last Laugh here tonight. They're an awesome band from You've Got It, Halifax, and we're going to have a whole bunch of music coming from them live in the studios here.
All right, so we're gonna throw that over to Last Laugh now. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, we're Last Laugh. Sean, Ian, Chris, and Alistair. This one's called Everyday Struggle.
Dark day, by myself, trying to make ends meet. You don't work, you don't need, find yourself out on the street. Gotta be another way to see another day. I don't know what to do. I'm sure I'll make it through. Dark day, by myself, trying to make ends meet. You don't work, you don't eat, find yourself out on the street.
This one's called All About Reality.
You better say, none of my drug sales get beyond the bank. It's not about a salary, all about reality. Just look it up. You better say, none of my drug sales get beyond the bank. It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. It's all about reality. Fuck!
This one's called From the Start. Take two.
Stand behind, cover your screen, cover your death to remix C. Don't care what you say or what you feel. So tell me how you play the part. Get out the now or from the start. Don't care what you say or what you think. You might spark, get out the now, or from the start!
This one's called One of These Days.
I can't believe, sit there and see, make their children from old knees, sick to my stomach, got from my life, will get robbed, killed their fine! Get alive, get alive, get alive, you make me sick! Get alive, get alive, get alive, and I'm sick of it! One day, be the one who pays what you've done! Face down on the ground! What goes around comes back around! Fuck!
That's been 4 songs already. This one's called Movin On.
Coming gone, still talking your shit. I don't know what problem is. Gotta get over it. Moving on with my life. So why the fuck can't you? 4 years coming gone, still talking your shit. I don't know what the problem is. Gotta get over it. Moving on with my life. So why in the fuck can't you? Moving on!
This is all material off of our demo that came out earlier this year. And these are 2 songs off of it, Push It to the Limit and Suck It.
Beat up every day on the bed of decisions that you made. Push it to the limit every day. Live your life for you. Your future starts with you. What you gonna do? What bother settling for nothing but the best? Push it to the limit and accept nothing less. The result every day. All the better decisions made.
Mosh your fucking living rooms.
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Go! Down and back! Bash and kick! Fans and girls! Nothing can say! They fix bottom down their heads! What's the problem? Must be breaking! So what the fuck is up with all these stupid jocks? So what the fuck with all these stupid jocks?
This one goes out to Cody Cross. It's called Leeches.
Leeches in my way! Leeches ruined in my day! Leeches know what you're about! Leeches get the fuck out! Suck the life out of me! Everybody that you meet! Suck the life out of me! And everybody that you meet! Fucking asshole! Waste of my time!
We're gonna do one of our longer ones.
Short, fast, and loud!
This one's called Don't Lose Touch.
Hey, go! But till you do think you're a pro, here's some advice, take it from me! Keep it first, don't you always remember me! Don't lose touch! Don't lose touch! Don't lose touch!
This one goes out to all that are too hardcore.
Get low! So here's some advice, take it from me! Keep your friends close to you, and know it's fair for me!
This is the last song off of our demo. It's called Last Laugh.
Nobody gives a fuck about you! You're a disgrace! It's not our to tell, we don't want to see your face! Fucking sick! Why you act? Laughing now, but we'll get the last laugh! Last laugh! Last laugh! Last laugh! We'll get the last fucking laugh! Nobody gives a fuck about you! You're a disgrace! We don't want to see your face! Fucking sick! Where you at? You're laughing now! We'll get the last laugh! Last laugh! Last laugh! Last laugh! We'll get the last fucking laugh!
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you in a few seconds in the studio. They're going to be joining Jacqueline and I for a little bit of an interview. All right, welcome back to Share the Air. I'm your host, Fallen Star, and I got Last Laugh and Jacqueline Irwin sitting in the studio with me. I'm very excited. How's everybody doing tonight?
Great. Really good.
All right, cool.
In case you guys didn't hear it, they just played a bunch of live songs off one of their demos, and guys, you have quite a numerous amount of songs out there for such the time that you've been playing, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so tell me the story of you guys all getting together and forming a band.
Well, it was Ian's idea. He wanted to do something as fast and as loud as possible, basically. And we had a couple friends that we were interested in
using anyhow, just to play guitar and bass. And Ian wrote 5 or 6 songs within a day or two, it seems like, and within a week we had those songs down. Basically, we were all friends before. We've all been in bands prior to this together, so it was really easy to get together. We'll probably do many more.
Now, you mentioned that Ian is the songwriter, it seems. Ian, can you explain to me how goes your process of doing so?
It's pretty simple. I just sit at home with a guitar. Sean's wrote a song, and I pretty much just write a really fast part, a really punk part, and a really mid-tempo part, and then I throw that into a song, and there you go.
Wow, that sounds like the magic formula.
Yeah, it's a winning formula. So, and we do that for about, I don't know, 25 songs so far.
Cool. So, what do you guys consider your greatest musical accomplishment so far?
Our first show was with a band called Buried Inside, who, to me, I'm a pretty big fan of them, and it wasn't a very insane show or anything. It was nothing too intense, but it was awesome to be able to play our first show with them, no matter how genre different they are compared to us. But I like that.
We've played shows with really good bands from Toronto, the Endless Blockade and Brutal Nights.
Come Clean.
I saw that show.
We played Come Clean and Wishlist. We've only been a band for a few months now.
Over a year.
Yeah, just over a year now.
So,
yeah, and people seemed pretty into us from the get-go, so that was nice too. So.
Yeah. Now, each of you guys are all playing in other bands as well. Is that right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Sean, you're not?
No, I don't have anything at the moment.
Okay, cool. Are you looking for something? You want to get into another band?
I'd like to get into something else, but right now I'm mostly concentrating on Last Laugh because it's my main band.
It seems almost like the scene has almost a group of a solid amount of people that kind of interchange between bands. Now, do you feel that? No, that's an amazing thing and that's awesome. Do you feel that that's helped or hindered the local talent around here?
I feel like it's probably helped the talent or helped the local scene in general because, not to sound conceited, but all of us were starting bands that were basically genres we loved anyway, and once we started doing it and people were liking it, it was easier for younger kids to get into it and start their own stuff, and that's what we're seeing more and more nowadays, which is really cool.
What changes have you noticed in the scene as a whole over the past couple of years?
A lot more younger people are starting to get into the hardcore bands and
punk scene.
In the punk scene, yeah.
When we were their age, when we were 16, 17, we just got into punk and hardcore. Not that we're much older now, but when we first got into it, we were easily the youngest kids around, and we were the only ones trying to start bands at our age anyhow.
And there weren't that many bands, as far as the kind of music we play. We have a couple of friends that had a band called Risky Business, and they did a few things, and our friends in Envision, and a couple other bands like System Shit and stuff like that. Those are the bands that were around while we were first getting into it, so there wasn't too many bands, but they're all very good bands, and they influenced us a lot in our music.
And to do the same thing that we're apparently influencing kids to do now.
Sweet.
Start our own band. Do it yourself.
So what do you think the punk scene in Halifax is missing right now?
More bands.
That's really all. More venues, more reliable venues. It's sometimes you're paying $7-8 just to see a punk show with all local bands, which doesn't make much sense to me. So maybe more cost-efficient punk venues would be nice. Like
a sliding scale or something?
Yeah.
I think that'd be beneficial to the punk scene in Halifax, definitely.
Yeah. Now, what do you think are the necessary steps to take to get these new venues and these new kind of places that we can play at?
Basically, you just got to go anywhere and everywhere, ask everybody, do whatever you got to do to get a venue.
Get yourself out there.
Yeah, you got to get your name out there as far as bands and as far as shows go, postering everywhere. It's pretty much you just got to be heard and let yourself be heard.
Telling all your friends and getting them to tell their friends helps a great deal.
Do you think there's anything in the punk scene in Halifax that for other people that aren't necessarily into punk music?
Oh yeah, there's. We're basically the only band that I would say sounds exactly sounds like us in the city. There's oi bands. There's thrashier bands.
There's metal bands, street punk bands. There's just more of a...
there's new crust bands. Our friends just started a band called Contagium, who are pretty rad. And I mean, even...
And then for the straight edge kids, there's the Classic Envision. Yeah. And there's tons of great new bands coming up. We just heard a demo last night from a band called Infection, and it is really good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Cool.
For their age especially, because I was at that age starting bands and I wasn't doing what they were doing.
We weren't even putting out demos.
It's nice to see that they're trying really hard.
What age did you guys all like start picking up your instruments and start getting into bands and stuff like that?
My first band ever was with this guy, Chris Wilson here. And I think the band was called the Militant Dandies or something like that.
Yeah.
Ever since then, we've been in bands together. And
like since you guys were how old?
I was 12 or 13 when I first picked up drums, but I was never really in a band until I was 15, 16. I think my first, what I consider my really first band that ever played a show, I think was the Douchebags, which was my old street punk band.
What about you, Alistair? When did you pick up your instrument?
I think I picked up guitar when I was like 14, and I probably went to my first show around that time too, which was it was Tumbleweed 1 in Parade Square, I think it was. Yeah, so
I remember that.
A few years ago now, probably like 5 or 6 years back, but yeah, been good.
And I was 17. I started with my friend Ben, and him and I lived very far out in rural Nova Scotia, so it was him and I with a two-man punk band, and that was in grade 12, and it's cool to see that him and I are still in a band called Criminal Intent up to this day. But it's been about 5 years.
Sweet.
At this point, I should say at this point, I mean, you guys have done a lot really quickly, like I said earlier. At this point, are you content with your sound, or what aspects do you want to build on to make it better, I guess you could say?
Well, we primarily write and play for ourselves, which means we want to play what we like to hear, but at the same time, we write pretty consciously of what we think other people want to hear. We have a lot of friends who we're thankful are fairly honest with us, who will tell us what they like, what they don't like, really, which thankfully hasn't been a lot they haven't liked, but we're basically building and writing for them a lot of the time as well, so...
You'll see tonight that we have some newer songs that sound different from our demo, and even some of the stuff on our album Make a Move sounds different than our demo.
Yeah, so you guys have like kind of two different like demos, or
we've got two different demos. We recorded one, the first one we originally recorded last December 2007. From there was guitar tracks that were messed up and had to be re-recorded, and I ended up moving out to Calgary for a few months. And in that time, we really were just on a hiatus, and that was February to April. When I got back, within I think 2 or 3 weeks, they had gone and re-recorded the guitar tracks finally. And so we ended up putting that demo out at the end of April, and by that time we were almost ready to record another one, so we started doing that at the end of June, I think, and we got that out in August. Yeah. So we've basically been supporting that every time we play now, but lately we've been writing newer songs.
Yeah, and we've got enough new songs now that we're going to go back in with our friend Simon and hopefully get a split record put out with our friends in Megalodon, hopefully.
Now, speaking of your sound and your songs, I know that there's a legendary Notorious B.I.G. theme in about 7 or 8 of those songs, so I'm wondering why. The question is why, guys? Biggie.
Ian can probably field that the best because Ian was the one who wrote all the wrote most all the song titles and lyrics. But if I was to guess, it's because Ian was practically obsessed with Biggie for a little while, and he's maybe still is, and his lyrics kind of, in a different context, kind of influence his lyrics, influence Ian's lyrics, that is, and. Yeah, basically it was Ian's love for Biggie. That's the only reason we really made a almost tribute album.
You know,
it is, and yeah, that's the other thing. It's.
I don't think too many people have caught on to it though.
Not as many as
we expected, but I don't know if a lot of people listen to.
Yeah, a lot of people that listen to punk rock don't really.
Yeah, they listen to punk when.
It's definitely strangely comforting to be able to sing along to your lyrics, and the same that you would sing along to rap. So that's great, guys.
Cool. Well, I think we're going to get you guys to head back into the studio. Maybe play some more music.
Sounds good.
We're going to do stuff off of our other album, Making Moves.
All right, you're listening to Share the Air right here on CKDU 88.1. As I was saying earlier, Last Laugh is in the studio playing live tonight. I'm going to kick it over to them again.
This is Last Laugh. This is our album Making Moves. This one's called Kick in the Door.
Kick in the door!
Racism out of punk. This is called Dead Wrong.
Your idea don't appeal. Anyone here make me feel so frustrated. Fucking hit it. Won't be happy. Alienated. Don't respect the thing you say. So don't talk to me. This path I chose was for myself, so you will walk with me. Your idea don't appeal. Anyone here make me feel so frustrated. Fucking hit it. Won't be happy. Alienated. What you said and done. Keep your comment to yourself. Don't sweat anyone. It's poison was infected. There's no way we'll go strong. If you think that's what it here, you're dead fucking wrong.
You never know what's around the corner. This one's called Things Done Changed.
Nothing changed, things have changed, now it's time to rearrange. We built down the hardship, taking the return. You gotta come on swinging when I throw you. Curve, try to find, peace of mind, nothing's even passing on. Nothing's changed, things have changed, now it's time to rearrange. It's time to rearrange.
Everybody's on the paper chase, it seems, and I just can't relate to that. This one's called More Money, More Problems.
And they're just sitting the earth, that's on the earth, will always be, none of that shit is important to me. Ow! Material possessions control your life. Don't hold no value when you fucking die. What they want, none of what they need. More money, more problems, I know I can't solve. And being contented by nothing at all. Fuck you.
This one's called Ready to Die.
I can't believe another year goes by. And once again a big cut. In the trenches I can feel it dead inside. You can live that way, but I am gone. Ready to so many things I wanna do. Like that need to bang. Look at fools like you. No, that's not the way for me. I'll live life one day at a time. But stay positive. Make the most of what you got. Only one life to live.
all the shit talkers and backstabbers. You know who y'all are. This one's called Warning.
From the light, all the drama, both the death to spread. I will tell you this one time, get it in your head. You'll be held accountable for all those things you've said. This is you want to get out, what is the front of your mouth? This is you want to get out, what is the front of your mouth? Your fucking mouth! There are a million things I'd rather do. Tangled in a web of life being caught by you. Shut your fucking mouth!
Our boy Sean just broke a guitar string in here.
Are you guys, what's going on? Do you guys need medical attention?
We need medical attention, yes.
Okay, I will have someone here shortly.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You good to go?